Good evening, everyone. Some people think psychotherapy is mambo jumbo. Some others think that it's for crazy and mentally ill people. And there's another group of people who believe that if they live a relatively happy life, then there is no need for therapy. Hungarian columnist and psychotherapist Christina Kamshi wrote in an article in a Hungarian magazine that could be translated as Everyday Psychology. She wrote in the edition June 2015 that there's a lot of misconception about psychotherapy worldwide, and that the main cause of it is the lack of information and lack of education about it. According to Thomas Moore, who is who has lots of life experience, who has been a monk, a musician, a professor, a psychotherapist, an author and a lecturer, he said on November 17, 2011 for Huffington Post that everyone is a little bit neurotic, and basically at one point or another we all can make a good use of some therapy. So today my intention to try to break down these misconceptions and try to show you how psychotherapy can actually benefit everyone. So first, let's see what psychotherapy is and what's the main goal of psychotherapy. According to the American Psychological Association, in their manual, they define psychotherapy as a collaborative treatment based on the relationship between an individual and a psychotherapist, and the main goal of psychotherapy is basically to help people of all ages to gain a happier, healthier, and more productive life. Campbell and his colleagues in the Psychotherapy Journal in the 50th edition, he makes some comparison between all the approaches that exist, and he actually puts the focus on how every single individual can find the approach and the therapy that fit their needs. And he also emphasizes that most therapists actually work with a diffusion of different approaches. They don't just choose one approach, they kind of make a diffusion and try to tailor their treatment according to each individual's personal need. So understanding how therapy works and what their main focus is, it kind of leads us to believe that we should not wait until a moment of problem, until problems appear. According to an article from the Greatest magazine from January 27, 2015, Catherine Schreiber, a columnist and a psychotherapist, claims that therapy isn't just for the moments of earth-shattering personal tragedies. It can also be useful in reorienting yourself toward your true wants and needs, training yourself in the art of self-compassion and better understanding, respecting, and communicating your feelings. And we can make a good parallel, and what can help us understand this a little bit better is that how things work in sports. Like, for example, if you look at a high-performance athlete, then they are usually healthy and happy, but they gain to become even better, and they work on becoming better, so they search for a psychotherapist, a psychologist, and they work with and they improve day by day, and they make a great use of that. And we can apply the same exact thing to our everyday life. So in any field that we would choose, it can be the relationship or on the jobs field, if we want to have an improvement, we should work on it. In the Psychology Today magazine from September 14, 2012, Sam Goldstein gathered the feedback from the clients that he worked with, and got some of the benefits that were pretty common from all of them. And I'm gonna tell some of these benefits. Well, basically, people who submit themselves to therapy, they gain more compassion, they become more empathetic, and they they learn how to make decisions, they learn how to deal with difficulties, they also they also learn how to solve problems, and they become better communicators, and all different kind of things similar to these ones. Also, summarizing, we live in a world with bad breakups, depression, and different kinds of addictions that we could prevent from happening if we don't wait until the moment of crisis. So according to Schreiber, experts say that the best time to start therapy is when our lives are going relatively well. So at this moment, I would like to ask you to take a look into yourself and try to imagine a couple of things in your life, a couple of fields and areas in your life that you can imagine that it can actually get better. So try to visualize that in your relationships, that it can be your loving relationship or your relationship with your parents or with your friends. That if you see any point there where you feel that it could get a little bit better, then that's already a point to get attached to, and like on the jobs field as well, it's you can imagine and do that similarly, and try to visualize the moment when it's already becoming and you already feel that it is better. So these are all things that can help you to understand that sometimes with just a little bit of help you can make really big changes. So benefits of therapy actually go way beyond periods of crisis. So please, all of you, consider this as a moment to try to give therapy a try. Thank you for listening.